USA! Welcome to Flag Stewards, reminders from our flag for Wednesday, March 17th of 2021. We're celebrating Poppy, Flag Stewards original gangster, and happy St. Patrick's Day all together. And you'll understand why here in a moment. But first of all, we need to make sure that we know where our flag at home, at school, at our businesses is at the right position. We have no new half-staffs for a change. That hasn't happened much this past year. But we have 3 half-staffs to continue. You can click on the link below to find out who those honorees are. And now students and citizens across this country, you might not think this is a historical moment from our flag, but Flag Steward, we certainly do. We're paying tribute to the true founder, the OG, which I'm learning is the original gangster, meaning the old schooler, the guy who got it all started. That's Poppy, also known as U.S. Army retired Lieutenant Colonel Ed Sweeney Jr., my dad. His life of service to our country and communities inspired me to positively impact kids like he did. So 5 years ago, by kind of emulating his love of God, country, and family, all reflected through our flag, I started this good citizenship educational nonprofit by telling stories from our flag. And certainly my dad's story is one of those stories from our flag, and there's millions of others. We all have stories from our flag. We're all part of that flag. We're all part of the triumphs and tragedies that bring us all together and ensure that we continue to fight for and have our rights and freedoms. All of this was done with the goal of helping students to have a more engaging and meaningful Pledge of Allegiance experience at school. And slowly but surely, we've been making that happen these past 5 years. And I could go on into St. Patrick's Day, but hey, today it's not a lesson about its origin, but we want to celebrate the achievements of an Irish-American Vietnam War hero, all-American patriot, whose favorite holiday was St. Patrick's Day. Imagine that. He almost was named Patrick as he was born just the day before, 75 years ago this year, the day before St. Patrick's Day, to Ed Sweeney Sr. and Mary Fitzgerald in Boston. And you can click on this link here to learn more about my dad and his life of service, 20 years in the Army, another 19 as a director of maintenance at Union County and Charlotte-Mecklenburg school systems, where he, first and foremost, he put others, their welfare, how they were taken care of. He knew if he took care of others, they would take care of him. He always put other people first. And that was reflected in his heroism with the Silver Star with bronze. Not bronze. Well, you got a Bronze Star as well, but Silver Star with the Valor device. His 45 air medals during Vietnam, and then just how he carried himself and how he did things at the school systems that he worked at after he retired from the Army. Here he is, proud grandfather and father, and someone that truly reflected what it meant to be a proud American and someone who would put country, God, and family before himself. So let's find out a little bit more as we're wrapping this up. And this is all especially reflected in how he would send off his 9 scout pilots in this quote here from his old friend and Chief Warrant Officer Frank Glenn. Don't be a cowboy. Don't take any unnecessary risks. No hot dogging. And don't get your crew killed. Your job is to return to base every day. And as we visited the Vietnam Memorial, I found out that was the case, except for all but one. He did lose one good pilot during that year of 69 to 70 that he was in Vietnam. And reflecting on him and all those who served in Vietnam and all our wars, it's right that we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, and we do it respectfully and thankful for our public servants like Poppy, who put themselves out there and put others before themselves. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's it. That's our Flag Steward tribute for today. Go out, be a stud citizen. Keep America beautiful, and remember, in God we trust.